Halloween! Time for spooky and fun costumes worn for no other reason than to flounce around and feel pretty. And also, of course, to get candy and attention. Yes, we've all seen Mean Girls, and we've all at one point been a college student invited to a frat party around Halloween time and wanting desperately to be the proverbial belle of the ball, the hottest thing on the dance floor, if you will. Every single person has felt this way. And for Halloween, there is only one way to be the prettiest sorority girl at the frat ball. Unnecessarily alluring Halloween costumes, you know? Like Naughty Rick Grimes, or Barney the Thoughtosaurus Rex. Or perhaps just a good old-fashioned scary twerking skeleton. What could be scarier? I love the unnecessarily sexy costumes because they're like the perfect blend of punnage and like a complete and utter lack of shame, which is probably my entire personality, honestly. This Halloween, a bunch of other costumers and I decided that we wanted to try our hands at being unnecessarily sexy. Sexy for the sake of, I don't know, sexy. So let's jump into it and see what monstrosities I created.
We all know the horror movie trope. A car full of teenagers lost in the woods pulls up to a small middle-of-nowhere town only to find some really, really sketchy residents. Maybe it's the way they're dressed, maybe it's the way they stare, but something about them just feels off. And odds are one of them is going to turn out to be the villain of the horror movie in some way.
Because impoverished people from small towns are scary and weird, obviously. But for real, it's actually like a little bit of a hobby of mine. I don't like watching horror movies, but I like to analyze them, and I like to see what the directors and the writers assumed was a universal fear. Like xenophobia and homophobia, and the fear that teenagers getting wild in a cabin in the woods might actually bring about the apocalypse. Believe it or not, Fishman and the Black Lagoon is how I got into this very weird interest, so I probably will talk about that more at some point. But enough about that. You know those cute little old ladies at church? They always seem to have candy from their purse for you, and they're always wearing like those beaded jackets and like the matching like suit pants or pencil skirts that go with it. Well, there's a special place in hell for me now because I made it into a Party City style costume.
This jacket is a true vintage, and it was hand embroidered in India. And these booty shorts came from Goodwill. I've actually used them on stage a few times under costumes and with other things, and now I'm using them to make God cry. Would you like a hard candy?
See, the beauty of this costume is that if you were to wear it to a party while you were dancing, you could like pull hard candy out of your little purse and like badly guess at what their costume is, as if you were a really old, out of touch person that had like a vague knowledge of pop culture but mostly knew what was going on 20 years ago. Oh, look at you! Are you that metal guy? That bronze man? Are you wanting a way this Halloween season to get down on the dance floor while also starting a conversation about your dark academia poetry interests? Well then, Edgar Allan Poe has you covered.
My dancing from a common spring, from the same source I have not taken, my inner haughty I could not awaken, my booty to bounce at the same tone. All that I dance alone. Then on the dance floor in the dawn of a most delicious beat was drawn from every depth of good and ill, the sick beat which binds me still.
We've all heard the Mean Girls costume creation formula, right? You get some cute lingerie and you throw on some animal ears and duh, you're a mouse. But do you know what the easiest Halloween costume actually is? Let me walk you through it.
You take a cute, unassuming outfit, maybe something cute, maybe something hot as hecky-decky, whatever makes you happy. And then you add a neck wound, or maybe some little bite marks, and now you're a vampire victim.
This is a really easy couple costume as well. A friend and I actually did this to go to a swing dancing Halloween party like 3 years ago. It was a fun time, but we both got concussions, which led to a series of wild decisions on both of our parts. But speaking of things that only make sense if you've taken a semi-truck to the frontal lobe,
This leotard was made by yours truly in high school from fabric I got from Mood.
say my name 3 times and I'll drop it low.
This is not at all what I had in mind for it.
I'm so sorry for that. Sexy Beetlejuice actually has a really long story behind it. I kind of alluded to it here, and if you guys are interested, let me know and I will be sure to do a story time on that. TLDR, I went swing dancing, got hit by a semi, and created Sexy Beetlejuice back in 2017? 18? One of those years. Anywho, this loose collaboration was a ton of fun to plan, but due to a variety of life circumstances and various degrees of burnout, I don't know who else is going to be jumping on. The only person that I know for a fact has finished their Halloween But Make It Tacky collaboration is Tiffany from Rattle the Stars Studios, and I gotta say, Sexy Mothman is my favorite thing in the entire world. Line 3 would have been dealt with ages ago if everyone showed up to the protests dressed like this and like flapped at the workers like, I'm back! I've returned! Anyways, there will be a playlist linked down below, and I do plan on opening this collaboration again next year so that anyone who didn't get a chance to participate can participate next year as well. Maybe we'll make it an Instagram hashtag. So we'll see y'all next year, double cheeked up and ready to get down. Thank you for watching the video all the way to this point. I really appreciate you guys and all of the likes and the comments and everything you do to support my work and this channel. You guys are wonderful. You are the wind beneath my wings. Why are there so many airplanes out today? I'm gonna find out that there was some kind of like medical emergency or something and that's why all these planes are going, and then I'm gonna feel like a jerk. If you want to go above and beyond and support my content and my pattern making, you can buy me a Ko-fi. I currently have a goal to break even on my expenses from last September when I started all the way till next February. And once we break even, I'm going to be releasing 2 free sewing patterns. Also, one more little announcement. This will be my last video for a little while, like a month, till December. On December 1st, that Wednesday, I'm going to be announcing a fun project, which I'm keeping secret for now. It's gonna be a fun, kind of Christmassy event, but not really Christmassy at all. And this event will be taking place on both of my channels, this one and the Maya Grace Sews channel, where I do sewing patterns. That's a little bit of a hint for you about what this secret project might involve. It's gonna be a really fun time, and I think that y'all are gonna enjoy it. I'm enjoying prepping for it, and I am extra enjoying not trying to keep a regular upload schedule while also preparing for this huge event. Not to mention all the things that are going to be happening after that. And honestly, I've already started prepping for Cozy again. So taking this month to kind of just breathe is going to be really, really nice. Anywho, thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye, friends! Freaking dress change. I really hope people notice this, or else I'm going to feel silly that I spent all this time changing outfits. Kenya, go. Mommy's working. Yes. I love you. Go. Yes, I love you too. Go. Pick a place. Just go somewhere else. Nevermore. Oh, it's cold. I really hope that take worked because it's the only one we're getting. No! My girl lost too hard! Oh, Jesus. Stop it, Kenya.